I'm going to be re-enlisting into the Navy. Now, I know for some of you that have been watching my channel now for some time, I'm always telling you guys that I don't like the military. As a matter of fact, I hate the military. You can just go back to my old video of why I'm getting out. I have a huge disdain towards the Navy, and I still kind of do. But this video is, I never knew that I would make something like this. And I feel kind of weird about it because I'm always telling you guys to follow your dreams and do like these other things, which still follow your dreams. I'm not telling you not to follow your dreams or anything. But I also think it's important to face reality when reality strikes. And the reality is that I want to continue being in the Navy. And I just want to kind of talk and go over a few reasons why this whole thing came about. Honestly, I feel like one of the main influences why I'm staying in is because the Navy has always been there. And I've realized that. And I think about it, and even though I hate it, I cannot deny the fact that it's kept me fed, it's kept me sheltered. As a matter of fact, it's given me more money to be sheltered. It's done more than enough when it comes to pay. I get extra pay for food. I get extra pay for clothing. I mean, what job? There's probably like one or two more jobs out there, but what job really gives you a nice amount for clothes? The military in general does that for you. So for that's one of the reasons is I almost never have to worry about money as long as I stay in the military. I don't even have to make, I don't even really need to make millions at this point. Which would be nice. I'm not saying like I don't want to make millions while I'm in the military, but I really don't need to worry about money at all. I can just stay here in my little hobbit hole and just stay relaxed, and I don't have to worry about a thing. Not only that, but the Navy, also when I realized it, it's really good to you. If you're someone once told me, if you're good to the Navy or if you're good to the military, it'll be good to you back. And that is so true. And I kind of didn't realize it like at first when I should have, because I was doing really good. I got both my pins in less than like 3 months. I was well on my way advancing to third class. If I just would have chose, AB or had went with the rate that I was with before I chose AM, and I was actually getting a lot of compliments and I was getting a lot of good talk. People were talking really good about me, and it felt good. It felt good to be it sounds so corny. It felt good to be wanted. It felt good to be a part of a team, a part of something that's bigger than you. The chain of command in the military is always going to be there for you 100% of the time. Yes, you may fall and they may not be the best, but at the end of the day, they just want your best interest, and they're just so supportive. And honestly, and even some of their hazing, it's mostly of a comedic relief. But I was talking with this Master Chief, and he convinced me. Well, I don't want to say convinced because it was my choice, but he was a big influence on why I wanted to stay in. And I'm not just going to be staying in. I intend on becoming a Master Chief. And for those of you who don't know, that's like the ultimate rank of the enlisted side of the military, which means I'm more than likely going to have to stay in well over 18 years. And I'm prepared. I can say that I'm prepared. That's crazy. To stay in 18 years at least to become a Master Chief. And I feel like I have what it takes. And I think I can do what's necessary to get there. And I know I made those videos about me wanting to be a real estate agent and how I wanted to invest in investment properties. And I still have my stocks. I'm not going to sell my stocks. But Los Angeles is just so expensive. And I don't see the point of going back there anymore. And it's gotten to the point where I'm getting older. And I feel like if I take that risk and I don't get that return, there goes all my money. And it's funny because when I had like $5,000, $10,000, yeah, it was easy for me to say, oh, if I lose it all tomorrow, it's gone. Oh, well, haha, I can just resave it back. But when you achieve, a certain point of net worth, you really start to consider, do I want to take this risk? Do I want to lose this amount of money? And to me, I don't anymore. And it's crazy that it's crazy that I even think about that, because I never would have thought about that up until now. And I could still be a millionaire in the Navy. Yeah, the hours, they blow. Some of the people, but overall, the Navy is a really good career, and it's an awesome place to join. And you just have this pride about you the whole time. You just feel so prideful in everything that you're doing. Even if you work in supply and you're carrying a box somewhere, you know that supply could be part of like an airplane part that's going over, and bombing our enemies, and protecting our free lands, So you just feel prideful. All the way from that to, even if you're a Navy SEAL, I mean, you're doing more than, than what's required. But, just everybody in the military, ABE, LS, CS, everybody of all ranks, where we all come together and we're all doing this for one mission, and that's for the freedom of the United States of America. And it's an amazing feeling to say that I am part of the United States military. And I, Fabian Vidal, will be re-enlisting. It would be at the end of this year coming up, and that would be re-enlisting, and I will make Master Chief. I will. And when I set out to do something, I will do something. And like I said, never thought this would happen. But then again, I never knew that I was going to join the military. So that's life for you. And for those of you who join the military, it's an eye-opener. And if you're used to it, it's nothing like the real world. So whatever you're used to out in the civilian world, it's going to be different. It's going to be different, and your mentality is going to change. And it's going to change for the better. It's going to change for the better, because the military is the ultimate career path that you could choose. It's perfect in almost every way that you look at it. And I'm glad that I found that light. And I'm glad that I finally found a career, not a job. I'm lucky that I found a career where I know I'm going to be happy. It's good to say that. Well, I don't want to get too personal and lovey-dovey on you. I mean, I guess I'm just going to leave you guys with that. And to my family who's watching this, I guess I'm going to tell them like this. If they watch this video, I'll tell them to watch this, and this will be kind of like me, giving them the truth. I know to my friends watching, I'm sorry I told you I was going to come back home. I will on leave, but I want to stay in. And I hope you guys support my decision. I hope you guys support my decision. Because this was not an easy one. Not an easy one at all. I've been thinking about this for months now. For about the past 3 months. And it's finally come to fruition today. So, yeah. That's it, you guys. The military is the best career in the world.